Handstand push-ups are a tough movement, kind of the only movement in CrossFit where you're gonna flip yourself upside down. So a couple beginner tips to help you with getting comfortable being in that inverted position. One thing that I like to work on first is putting my hands on the ground, lifting up one leg, and then kicking that opposite foot up just to try to find the other leg. So both arms are gonna go down to the floor locked out, lift one leg up off the ground, and then try to meet that foot off the ground with the foot that's on the ground. And that'll just start to get you comfortable in that inverted position, kicking up onto your hands, putting a little bit of weight there. Once you have that down and you're comfortable with that kick, you can make your way over to the wall. Exact same start and same kick, and now you'll have the wall to catch you. I would say that would be another big step, is being able to kick up on the wall, establish a really strong starting position where you're pressing through your hands, everything's nice and tight and engaged throughout your body, you're squeezing your rib cage and your butt so that you don't end up in this hyperextended position, and then just reaching tall, keeping your feet together. That'll look something like this. Hands down, one foot comes up, other one goes to meet it. Now I'm gonna press tall, keep my head through my arms, make sure everything's squeezed down nice and tight. Once you've established a really good, strong starting position, we obviously have to lower ourselves down, get our head onto the mat. In that position where your head is on the ground, you wanna try to make sure that it's in kind of a little bit of a triangle. Just like if you were to press a barbell, you're not gonna press the barbell directly in line with your head. So you want your hands to be just out in front of your head, and nice and slow, controlled, lower down, keeping only your heels on the wall until your head gets to the floor. Once you get your head to the ground in that position where you're in a little bit of a triangle, whether you're going to kip or do a strict handstand push-up will determine the next step. Let's talk about strict first. I'm just gonna stay engaged and press through until I get back to that top position. Not a whole lot of technicality with a strict handstand push-up, but one thing that has helped me a lot, for some reason with my lockout, rather than having my hands perpendicular to the wall, I've recently started to turn my hands out a little bit, and that position with my hands turned out, for some reason, just allows me to have a little bit more of an efficient lockout. Kind of like this. So that would be strict handstand push-ups. Now, if we're gonna do a kipping handstand push-up, everything in the beginning is the same lockout, kicking up nice and strong, establishing that start and finish position, lowering down to that same spot, keeping just your heels on the wall. Once you get your head onto the floor for a kipping handstand push-up, the next thing that's gonna make contact with the wall is gonna be your butt. So hands on the floor, head on the floor. Now you're gonna take your feet off the wall and put your butt on the wall, so your contact point with the wall is just on your low back and your butt. I like to tuck my knees down to my elbows, kind of build up some tension, and then just like a cannonball, think about kicking and pressing and kind of popping your body out of the bottom of that handstand position, right? So kick up nice and strong, lower down, head on the wall, or head on the floor, feet on the wall. Now I'm gonna put my butt on the wall, tuck my knees to my elbows, and then big kick and press at the same time. If you start getting good, you can start tucking as you lower down, so you can cycle the handstand push-ups. Good luck. Hope some of that stuff helps you guys. Have fun with them.